Results: Euros 2024, Denmark vs Serbia. Denmark nil, Serbia nil. England vs Slovenia. England nil, Slovenia nil. France vs Poland. France 1, Poland 1. Netherlands vs Austria. Netherlands 2, Austria 3. Copa America: Brazil vs Costa Rica. Brazil nil, Costa Rica nil. Fixtures Euros 2024: Slovenia vs Romania. Time 4 o'clock. Ukraine vs Belgium. Time 4 o'clock. Czechia vs Turkey. Time 7 o'clock. Georgia vs Portugal. Time 7 o'clock. Thank you. This is Anfield. Case closed. Barca could be forced to sell Gundogan just a year after joining the club. Barcelona could reportedly be forced to sell a key player just 1 year after he joined the club as their financial woes continues. The Catalan side endured a difficult 2023/24 season, having been piped to the La Liga title by Real Madrid, while they were knocked out by PSG in the Champions League quarter-final stage. Xavi was also sacked after he publicly criticized Barcelona's financial position, something which infuriated President Joan Laporta. Flick has since taken over at the Nou Camp, but his team could be weakened ahead of the new season. According to Spanish outlet Sport, Barcelona are open to selling Ilkay Gundogan this summer to comply with financial fair play rules. The German midfielder only joined the club last summer on a free transfer after leaving Manchester City. The report states that Gundogan is highly rated within the club, but that not a lot of players within the squad are unsellable. Gundogan has not stated his desire to leave Barcelona despite receiving several interesting proposals elsewhere. The 33-year-old has a year remaining on his contract but has the option to extend it by a further 12 months. He impressed on his debut season in Spain, scoring 5 goals and providing 14 assists in 51 matches across all competitions. Gundogan is currently away with Germany at Euros 2024 with Julian Nagelsmann's men through the last 16 after topping their group. Thank you. This is Anfield. Today's news: 15 million euro release clause. Morata won't leave Athletic Madrid. And also, Felix future not decided yet. Despite plenty of speculation linking him with the exit door, Atletico Madrid president Enrique Cerezo has declared that Alvaro Morata will be at the club next season. The veteran forward has a 15 million euro release clause and is due to be named on a return to Serie A. After being dropped by Diego Simon at the end of last season, he publicly declared that if he was not a priority for Los Rojiblancos, then he was not on a stage in his career where he could afford to sit on the bench. Yet, Cerezo played down talk of an exit. Alvaro is having a great Euros. He is the number 9 of the Spanish team and he is Atletico Madrid's player. He will be with us next season, he told Marca. Equally, he said there were no advance in terms of João Felix's situation. He reportedly wants to return to Barcelona on loan, but whether the two clubs can agree on terms is a different matter. Right now, he is at the Euros. We have to see what the Barca Football Club decide and from there see what we do. The situation is the same with him. Thank you. This is Anfield. Joselu agrees 2-year deal with Al Garrafa. Real Madrid forward Joselu Mato had looked set to remain at the club next season, but the veteran has changed his mind over the last few weeks. Instead, he is set to join Qatari side Al Garrafa. According to Mato Moretto, Joselu has agreed terms to a 2-year deal with an option for a further season. The clubs are yet to reach an agreement, with a less than simple situation on the horizon thoughts. Real Madrid have an option to buy Joselu for €1.5 million before the end of the month, and they could then try to sell him at a profit to Al Gharafa, although the suggestion has been that they will not look to do so. However, Espanyol will look to exploit the situation if that is indeed the case. Chief executive at Espanyol, Maoyi, told RAC that Algarve would have to negotiate with them for Joselu, before denying reports that the owner Chen Yeshchen were looking to sell the club. Joselu has one more year on his contract if Madrid does not execute the purchase option before June 30. If Qatar wants him, they have to negotiate with Espanyol, and we have not received anything. But until June 30, there is the possibility that Madrid executes that option. Thank you. This is Anfield. Ronaldo Ramos Roberto send messages to departing Nacho. Wow. Real Madrid captain Nacho Fernandez confirmed his departure from the club yesterday, bringing to an end 23 years at the club he joined as a boy. He has more than a trophy for each one, lifting the Copa del Rey, Champions League, Club World Cup and La Liga as captain over the last 2 years. Wow! Nacho penned a heartfelt letter to the fans and club, thanking them for the good times and expressing that he could not have imagined a better time to live nor such an incredible career at Santiago Bernabeu. Wow. It did not take long for the tribute to trundle in, starting with President Florentino Perez in the Real Madrid's official statement. Cristiano Ronaldo was not far behind him, telling Nacho that you are one of the heroes of the great history of Real Madrid. Be proud of what you achieved. Toni Kroos said simply, I love you, Nacho, while Joselu Mato referred to him as a friend, legend and captain. Former captain Sergio Ramos tweeted the following message to him. Dear Nacho, you are leaving, but you will always be part of the history of Real Madrid. Congratulations on a brilliant journey. It was a pleasure to share a dressing room for so many years and experience together so many successes and unrepeatable moments. Also happy to see you as captain raise your ear, the Champions League trophy. A huge hug, brother. Always in my team. Wow. Meanwhile, even Barcelona captain Sergio Roberto, who could well be on his way out of the Catalan giant himself after a similar long spell, commented, congratulations for all you achieved. Thank you. This is Anfield. Today's news. Chelsea made contact over move for Biya. Chelsea have reportedly made contact over a potential deal for a 21-year-old forward. The Blues are known to be exploring all potential avenues as they look to strengthen their attacking line for 2024 and 2025. As it stands, the most likely addition appears to be that one of Barcelona McGill, who is said to be contemplating a move to Stamford Bridge. Should that come to fruition, Chelsea would be left with a decision to make over whether to immediately include the 18-year-old in their senior ranks. Nevertheless, there are known to be other forwards on their radar, the latest of whom has been plying his trade in the Bundesliga. According to Bill's Health of Football Christian Falks, Chelsea have inquired about the possibilities of signing Ophiam Maximilian Biya. The 21-year-old has just enjoyed an impressive campaign in Germany top flight, contributing 16 goals and 1 assist from the 33 appearances. As a result, the Versailles attacker was handed a call-up to Germany's squad for Euros 2024, where he has made one substitute outing though far Biya was only planning second trial football on loan at Hannover 96 as recently as last season, yet he has calculated himself into the consciousness of bigger clubs with his exploits for a club that has been with since 2018. Thank you. This is Anfield. Forest signs Da Moreira. Nottingham Forest have completed the signing of Eric Da Silva Moreira from St. Pauli. The winger has signed a 4-year deal, having spent the last 9 years at the German club, raising up through their youth system. I am really happy to be here. I've heard a lot about Premier League and a lot about many clubs. I am very happy at Nottingham Forest, especially at a club that has a lot of tradition, just like my old club, said the 18-year-old. Me and my family are really happy about this new challenge, and I can't wait to get started and get to know the city, the people, and everything about the club. Muriera, a German under-17 international, only made his professional debut for St. Pauli last season and helped them win promotion to the Bundesliga for the first time in 13 years. Chief football official Ross Wilson added, "We have a number of exciting young players in our squad already, and we are pleased that Eric is another young player with high potential to add to our ranks. Thank you. This is Anfield." Former Arsenal defender announces retirement, takes under-17s national team job. Wow. Former Arsenal star has retired from playing football and bagging a job as an under-17s national team coach. The defender, who also won the World Cup, revealed that coaching has been on the edges of his mind for a while. At the age of 32, the former Germany international, relatively youthful for the elite footballer, hanging up his boots. However, he spent an entirety of last season as a free agent after leaving Levante and was only able to make 3 outings in his final year and the Spanish side due to injuries. The player is none other than Shkodran Mustafi, who played for Arsenal between 2016 and 2021 and won the World Cup with Germany in 2014. Mustafi has assumed that assistant manager role under Mark Mester and Germany's under-17 and will start on July 1st. He said, "I've been thinking about gaining experience as a coach for a while. On the other hand, it's a shame that it's coming so soon because I would have liked to have played football myself for longer. Thank you. This is Anfield." Chelsea, Liverpool, Man United keep €60 million to sign Lookman. Wow. Chelsea, Liverpool and Manchester United are reportedly ready to cough up €60 million to sign Ademola Lookman from Serie A club Atalanta. According to a report by Italian outlet Calciomercato, Chelsea, Liverpool and Manchester United are interested in signing Ademola Lookman from Atalanta in the summer transfer window. The Serie A club will demand around €60 million to part ways with the Nigerian international, with the three Premier League clubs ready to meet Ladi valuation. Ademola Lookman has restarted his soaring career since joining Atalanta from RB Leipzig in August 2022. The 26-year-old could not establish himself as a dependable performer in the Premier League during his spell with Everton. The move to RB Leipzig was not successful either. However, the Nigerian international has gone from strength to strength in the last 2 years. Lookman was exceptional in the 2023/4 season, contributing to 27 goals in 45 appearances across all competitions, finding the back of the net 17 times, while providing 10 assists. Meanwhile, the player progress has alerted several top clubs, including Chelsea, Liverpool, and Manchester United. Thank you. This is Anfield. De Rossi signs new Roma deal till 2027. Roma have officially secured coach Daniele De Rossi with a new contract to June 2027 after he took over from Jose Mourinho in January. The club legend had been brought in on a temporary basis when Jose Mourinho was sacked, taking the reins on January 16. He oversaw 26 competitive games this season, reaching the Europa League semi-final and taking them to the 6th place in Serie A, overseeing 14 wins, 6 draws and 6 defeats. The statement notes that owner the Frankie Group could not be happier to build a long-term project with De Rossi, continuing the symbiosis he has with his team, Roma. De Rossi was born and bred in the Roma Youth Academy, supporting the club since childhood, and turns 41 next month. He had a brief spell with Boca Juniors in 2019 before hanging his boots in January 2020 to start a coaching career. He worked under Roberto Mancini for the Italy squad that won Euro 2020 and had a short experience as the coach of Serie B side Spa in 2022 and 2023. Thank you. This is Anfield.